good afternoon, good evening, good morning. My name is Rachel Catalina Cantu. This is my brilliant speaking, informative speech. Let's see, I want to start off with saying how my favorite part or my favorite fact about the whole video was that it was filled with these really like influential and intellectual people. You know, like there was like a comedy artist. There were people there with like, you know, like doctorate degrees, master's degrees, and you know, it was also businessmen teaching how to give a speech properly or how to make, you know, an actual impact with just using yourself, honestly, because I remember in the video they were saying, you know, only when you give a speech, you're presenting you and yourself and the information that you are also presenting too. But people they want to know a little bit about you as a person so that you can relate to one of them or try to relate to the audience in a personal manner, because in general people like being able to relate to one another, and that's how you build that little bridge to your audience to get your information out there or to make some type of point or to get them to feel a certain way, which is another thing that they went into topic about, how to really make sure your speech is going to touch that audience, is how when it was the first part of the video where they were talking about how to prepare your speech, and they were saying you want to give the people what they want to hear, because when you get up to that stage, podium, or in front of that crowd, you're gonna want to give the people what they want to hear. And you know, when you're preparing for a speech, you don't really necessarily want to write down word for word as like a script for what you're going to say in your speech, because they said in the video that's one of the biggest mistakes you can make in preparing for a speech. Then there was just a real focus on learning your audience and trying to get the best, trying to get like data and information on your audience, so you can be prepared. You can be as prepared as you can be for the speech and make sure you get your message across. But they were saying what you really want to do in the video, the experts, they were saying you want to make the audience feel a certain way, because that's how you get people coming back. And you know, that's how you can tell you made like an impact on somebody, is if you make them feel a certain way, make them feel happy, sad, angry. You challenge their perspective. That's how you make people feel something and get them, you know, not necessarily like motivated, but you know, it gets their gears thinking like, or maybe I should consider that, maybe I should buy that, you know. And that's what, you know, public speaking and things like that, that's what you want. And that was my biggest takeaway from the brilliant speaking video. And like I said, I at least I had a good time watching it. I felt like I really learned a lot. And I feel pretty prepared, because even in the video they said a lot that public speaking is more feared than death. And I absolutely think I think it's ridiculous that people fear public speaking more than death. Like, anyways, I think it's actually pretty easy, but this is a recording. Anyways, I just want to end this out with saying that if you want to make a good impact with a speech, learn your audience, learn who's going to be there, and you know, gender, age, ethnicity, you know, all those things go into that. And if you have a good idea and view of who your audience is going to be, you will have an amazing speech and you will move people and make people feel feelings. Anyways, thank you for listening and watching. I hope to see y'all in next one. Again, thank you for watching. I had a great time. Thank y'all.